I also think it's really funny because in the first round, they usually release these super cocky playoff trash talk trailers. They said that they would destroy LNG. They said that they should be one of the top teams in 2020 last year as well. And then they just implode. So I'm always feeling more confident when IG actually fall down first and then get back up, because then I know they're in the right mindset. And that's especially true for Rookie, because Rookie, despite how much of a rock he is for this team, he kind of gets blown away by how good they find themselves at the end of a regular split as well. He kind of gets onto the cocky side of things too, and then pays for it later.
One thing I will say about Rookie that's really interesting, if you think about at least 2020 exclusively, he definitely ramps up as the split goes on. Like, he kind of starts off, he's still very good, one of the best mid laners at the beginning of a split, but then towards the end is when he's completely just thrashing everyone. Even in the postseason where IG fails, he is the one stepping up. I think we can think back to spring 2020 when they went to that 5 games against top esports, and he just completely smacked the likes of Knight in lane. A lot of those coming off standout performances on LeBlanc.
Yeah, we are coming back into this, but with a little bit of tech difficulties on our side. The draft has already commenced. We are seeing a cannonball composition coming out from RogueWarriors with the Camille Galio already selected, while IG are going for Lilia and Gnar. Yeah, so we are having a little bit of a delay on our end right here. I'm going to be solo casting for just a while we sort out the technical difficulties. It is going to be Twisted Fate on the side of Rookie, and an interesting composition coming out right here. IG definitely going a little bit more for the kind of 3-1, a 1-3-1 and pick composition. We do see Gnar still 100% win rate for TheShy, trying to carry the games right here. And RogueWarrior is going to be taking away the Kai'Sa. I think the best fit for a 1-3-1 AD carry, since she can pivot to those side lanes so easily. And Samira going to be taken away for InvictusGaming. Not going to let Michi have that.
He's Clement, I'm back. We're back, Clement.
Hey, hello, Lyric. Nice. How are you enjoying the draft so far?
You know, it's really cool to jump in, having Camille Galio on one side and at least a global on the opposite side, and already having the Shy Gnar, which I heard you hitting on, Clement. I know the things that you're interested in. I want to see RogueWarriors index into more engage if that Galio is going to be mid, you know, maybe something along the lines of, there we go, a Rel in the support role. RogueWarriors composition already saying, hey, they want to go full force at whatever IG are putting together.
Yeah, this is a very interesting draft. Both sides have a lot of pick, but I kind of like RogueWarriors' draft a little bit better just because their combination can wipe Gnar. They can kill TF so easily. There's no tankiness on IG's comp, so they're all valid targets for the cannonball incoming.
I agree completely, right? Gnar is such an easy champion to not only gank, but especially dive when you do have the Camille Galio. You hit the Hextech ultimatum and he should just be dead, so TheShy can have a really rough time in lane if Shun, and I'd even say Baolan potentially, because if they do go towards that Jhin pick that they highlighted, or maybe even a Misfortune, get a strong bot lane duo, leave Link on an island, and give a lot of resources to making sure that TheShy just doesn't get dove over and over again. We get a Tristana.
Ooh. Wow, this is definitely a super interesting one. We have not seen Wink go for this pick yet. A few other players have gone into Tristana, especially Light, I would say, coming from LNG. It is usually the PTA build into triple crit item. Great carry potential, but he doesn't really have a frontline to play around, so I wonder how he's going to be piloting what traditionally is seen as more of a hyper carry 3-item late game scaling champion.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, especially now that we have the Kalista on the opposite side. We actually haven't had this lane matchup in the LPL yet, so, you know, I feel like we're going to find out what happens together. You would expect Kalista to come out ahead in the early game. Is very known for, especially even her level 1 trades coming out. We'll go with that Hail of Blades, but RogueWarriors composition is so straightforward. You have 5 champions who all want to run in. You have your front line in Rel and Galio. You have lockdown. You have flanking opportunities coming out from Ziv. You even have the possibility of sticking to a side lane. So RogueWarriors composition having some flexibility and options. And then I'm with you for IG. You have some pick potential there, but it kind of feels like you're outgunned by the pick potential on Rogue Warriors. You obviously have this hyper carry down in the bot lane that you can fall back on in the late game, but you hit on all the points with Gnar being an unreliable frontliner in the opening segment, and that only leaves you with that Leona pick in the support role.
Yeah, I personally, I favor Rogue Warriors draft. I think it's easy to execute. You can run towards all of these squishy targets on IG. And for IG, once again, this is nothing new for them, but they really like to draft these super difficult to execute compositions and just try to outmuscle the opponent. So this is definitely going to be a fun one.
Will be interesting. I feel like a lot's going to be up to, obviously, the first port timings coming out from both Rookie and Forge, who can never have more impact with that first ultimate. I think, especially for the IG side, if that first Destiny doesn't make something happen, then again, the thing about Rogue Warriors comp, it has such an easy timer to play around with that Hextech ultimatum to guarantee that something happens.
Yeah, definitely agree with you here. Now, just taking stock of the runes, this is actually going to be the first time that TheShy goes for Grasp of the Undying, which, you know, a lot of people have actually taken this into Camille. And also the bot lane, super aggressive runes coming out from Wink, actually going for the Hail of Blades and trying to match the Callista.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, right? You don't want to fall too far behind in that early game. You want to go toe-to-toe with them, try to have another area of lane pressure, which is kind of what IG is always known for regardless, is trying to keep up those 3 lanes of pressure. I think the most interesting matchup is still going to be keeping our eyes on the top lane in terms of like how these comps should play out. In terms of actually one-on-one, if Camille can get that first auto onto Gnar, she does come out ahead. So the Shy's have to play really well around that W from Camille, so she can't find an all-in. But let's be honest, in terms of spicy champions, we're all wondering how this bot lane matchup goes, Clement.
Yeah, and I remember in the past that the Tristana was once considered a counter to Callista, but Hail of Blades definitely changed that. Once Hail of Blades came out, you know, Callista was king in the ball lane once again, and I wonder if Tristana going back on the Hail of Blades 2 will shift this matchup back to the way it was. We actually did see a lot of counter matchups with Tristana picked into the Callista because she can, you know, drop the... she wants to stack auto attacks against you as well, and she actually comes out ahead if she can fully proc the explosive package there. So I want to see how this one ends up as well.
Thank God there's another color caster on this caster. Thank you for existing. Thank you for being here, my friend, because you have the memory of an ox, which I don't know if oxes have good memory, but I think that's the saying.
Why don't you go with elephant? I actually like being an elephant. You know, they live a lot longer, and they don't have to do farm work.
Yeah, but they kind of get like hunted down in Africa, so...
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'll take it. And I will go back to my play-by-play points.
There we go.
That's also a problem with double color. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. We do get lost in our own thoughts sometimes. TheShy once again getting up a good minion stack and remaining relatively healthy. So I definitely think that he has the advantage so far in the trading in the top side.
Yeah, the thing though is that Ziv does have the biscuits coming in as well, so going to at least have some resources he can expend to find a lot of these good trades. And Gnar versus Camille, it is ultimately a skill matchup. Again, it kind of is more of the all-in versus range matchup that you think of, but Haro and Forge looking for the 2v2 that we've known this Rogue Warriors seem to be based around.
Yeah, Rookie able to keep his distance right there, walks out and senses the danger. It could also just be that they actually saw him coming by because they do have a ward on Raptors. So that play is going to fizzle out. And just going into the Camille versus Gnar matchup, statistically, actually, the Gnar comes out ahead, but Camille comes out... Oh, but never mind. The bot lane, we are going to see a 3v2 gank incoming. Shun coming in, does find the target onto Reheal. Reheal's going to fall down, and a very strong start for InvictusGaming incoming here. Just showing no love lost between what used to be their support.
And I like this play from IG. They get Prio bot lane. Rookies having push in mid, so they're going to turn this into a bot side scuttle. If they had wards, you could have even seen potential wards coming out onto the likes of the reset Gromp to track Haro better, but instead just going to back off. that is one of the pluses about the Tristana, right? Combos very well with the all-in coming out from the Leona, and Shun also finding a really good angle to gank from. You got 3 summoners out from RogueWarriors bot lane, and Reheal died without even using heal because right after getting locked down by Baolan, there was just too much burst from IG's other carries.
Yeah, just a small correction. He held on to his flash, but did go down into that gank. We are seeing the Predator here from Forge. The action never stops here, but Rookie, once again, able to walk away. Doesn't really even have to pop any summoners either, so we should be expecting Rookie to hold on to that level 6 edge. And the question now is, where will he go with it?
With Shun coming back out on the map to topside, it does look like Rookie's going to need 2 more waves, so I don't realistically expect it to be a topside gank unless Shun maybe does go look for deep vision in the enemy jungle first. You can come back to your side, farm that Gromp. He's actually going to do that now, so maybe do it in reverse. Gromp into farming the top Krugs from RogueWarriors. Then you could try to turn it into a dive onto the likes of a Camille, but Ziv, already realizing that something like that can happen despite Rookie not being 6, is already backing off very safely under his inner turret.
Hey, and that's what I love about a blue-collar top laner. They definitely know when things smell fishy and you have to walk away. And that's something that Ziv has done very, very well on throughout his entire career. I did want to touch on the stats for the Camille versus Gnar matchup. The Gnar has actually come out ahead in terms of laning CS, but we have seen plays made, especially in the LCK, where it's just so easy to find windows to shut Gnar down with the Hextech ultimatum and just to kill him outright in lane. So, you know, as a counter, Camille definitely isn't one of those straight up lane CS counters, but definitely is one of those counters where it's very easy to just shut down the enemy through the help of your teammates.
Yep, definitely Gnar, a champion who's going to get like prio in lane. Camille going to be the kind of kill threat all-in type of champion. I like this trade. RogueWarriors can't go for that play on bot side. We even see Forge hovering towards the top half of the map. Ziv has Hextech ultimatum.
And here's the combo. It's coming in. Haro plus Galio incoming, but TheShy actually just... What? How was it that easy for him to get away? That's... I'm just shocked by...
Clement, I'm left speechless as well. I'm not quite sure if they didn't get the timing right or what, how he was able to just get out of there instantly. Didn't get locked up by the knockup from the Galio ultimate. Haro not able to put down any of his burst.
And now Rookie's going to be able to find a comeback kill onto that play. That was a massive fail from the execution of RogueWarriors. What should have been a very tried and true, simple strategy of just making sure the Hextech ultimatum syncs up with the hero's entrance. They somehow fumbled it completely, and now TheShy's in a pretty comfortable position.
Yeah, and the great part of that is
he finds the Mega Gnar, and Rookie did not have to use his ultimate on that previous kill. He's going to find Ziv into the top lane, and it just seems like a difference of execution here. They're going to give the kill over to Rookie as he takes a little bit more time to find that kill, but very well done on IG's side, and they are showing up big with their top laner and their mid laner.
I really like the punish coming from IG, right? RogueWarriors go for the play, obviously misexecute. This allowed Rookie to push the wave in mid, so he's able to hover towards top side. They're able to combo to catch out Haro with Shun. And then on the bounce back, TheShy is pushing in. Ziv is looking for these heavy trades, uses the hook shot, wall shot, and Rookie from that previous push still has a window to Destiny towards top side and find this kill.
Just an unfortunate series of events coming out from RogueWarriors. IG sitting pretty with the 2k gold lead and pretty much winning in all lanes at this point. Rookie was the one to pick up the kills. I loved what they did of giving over the kills to Rookie just to make sure that, it's better to win all 3 lanes compared to 2. So they let him have that one, and this feels like the game sliding out of control pretty quickly for RogueWarriors.
Another nice thing, too, is it allowed him to not only pick up his Ionian Boots of Lucidity, but his Hextech Alternator. So he should continuously have prio in this lane phase now. So Rookie will be able to continuously look to move. We see Baolan heading up towards topside, and with the way that Ziv is positioning, TheShy and IG should know that Haro is on this Herald.
Yep, Ziv is trying to play keep away in that river. We do see the full rotation coming in from InvictusGaming, albeit a little bit slower from RogueWarriors, so I'm not sure if they're able to get anything. Haro is going to pick up the Herald and retreat unscathed.
Yeah, kind of surprising for me that IG, you know, just kind of opt to not give this one up. You did talk about how, hey, Rogue Warriors movement was first. We saw Wink especially stay a bit longer in that bot lane. Baolan at the end decided not to go in along with Shun, but you ended up at least getting another wave onto the likes of Wink, who is falling a bit behind in this matchup, kind of like we theorized early on, so not too big of a deal coming out for the Tristana.
Oh, Haro incoming to right their wrongs from the first time around. TheShy does hop, but I don't think he's going to be able to get out of this one. He does not have the flash right here. He's trying to use the minions to body block against the shotgun. It's not going to work. TheShy does finally get punished on the top side.
Oh,
but Shin finds another bit of action onto the bottom as well. He does use the lulting lullaby as Forge has to flash away from it. Baolan comes across the wall and TF lands in the middle of this. I didn't think that was going to be a kill, but IG know better. Their pick composition is showing up big.
Yeah, and Forge looked like he was hovering towards his bot side, knowing that IG could look for a play to answer, so wanting to provide some cover and support to the likes of Michi and Reheal. Instead, IG shift their focus, make him the target. They have all the burst. Rookie's able to follow up, and Reheal still not safe. Shun is here.
Yeah, we do see the pings coming down. There's a potential chance for Rookie to try and find some more action into the bottom lane. They are going to back off, but in the meantime, they did take a couple of turret platings off, so Wink definitely not as far behind as his CS would determine. And we do see things sort of boil down right here, and they're slowly getting a bit more quiet with Rogue Warriors getting the first brick for their troubles, and we are going to go into the first Drake very soon.
Yeah, the problem is Rogue Warriors are still actually 2k behind on gold, and I don't even believe Ziv is at a point where he realistically can just hard win against TheShy 1v1, so it's not like he's going to be able to push out this lane and like constantly roam and put pressure onto the likes of Rookie. I still expect TheShy to be able to push this wave. TheShy technically even has options to try and freeze it out and deny Ziv and force him to make plays elsewhere on the map, but just looks like Ziv is going to start heading down towards bot side right away, so Rogue Warriors can take this dragon.
Yeah, interestingly enough, InvictusGaming isn't really trying to hard contest this one. They don't really have the numbers, and they do opt to just get TheShy a little bit more farm. He's going to be completely uncontested in the top lane, and happily playing PvE with a 30+ CS lead.
And I like that Shun is also hovering around here as well. Destiny about to come up for Rookie, so even with just the posturing, and we look at where TheShy is on the minimap, this could very easily turn into a collapse from the side of IG.
Yeah, we have seen this a lot from Rogue Warriors, just kind of leaving Ziv out to dry, and now he has to fend for himself. A 3v1 incoming. Rookie does have the gold card go down. He has the Ignite ticking onto Camille, but on the backside, Haro is here to the rescue. Can he actually get out? Oh, Ziv actually goes back in and tries to make the comeback play. Forge is in here too. They do sandwich TheShy, and they do take him down. What an unexpected play coming out from Ziv, but Forge might have to pay with it with his life. Shun is able to pick up the other kill, and Ziv just walks over a ward. He is stunned out. He is very, very low. He does get the passive up and running. The 2v2 actually works out in favor for Rogue Warriors, and Ziv says, you know what? I might be 26 years old, but that experience counts for something. He's taking IG down.
That was really nice coming out from Ziv, the way he was kind of weaving in and out of the turret to buy time. Rookie tried to go in. They tried to find a good combo out from TheShy. Baolan gets caught out.
The fights just never stop on this map, but there is a teleport incoming. TheShy is going to be able to sandwich Michi, and the exhaust comes down as well. Another teleport heading over, incoming from Ziv, and let's see how this fight actually plays out. Wink is flying into the fray, forcing the flash out of Reheal. It looks like Rogue Warriors are on full retreat, and they did start something they could not finish in the bottom lane. It does look like IG are going to come out ahead with this tower.
Yeah, sadly, that does show the awkwardness of Gnar, right? With your Gnar bar. TP's in, is mini Gnar. Obviously, you don't really provide anything in a flank. They pretty much just ignore him and run right past him. Wink was also, I think, clearing out a ward, so he was not there to follow up with a burst. But at least his TP does end up evening out to a turret trade, so IG's still going to command that 2k gold lead.
Yeah, and we have to take a look at the fights. This was all about Ziv outplaying. Walk me through this, Jordan.
The thing that surprised me the most was because we've already missed a ton of this play, but Ziv bought a ton of time, Forge had his ultimate this whole time, which is what surprised me that IG pulled the trigger. We just saw the Graves Burst coming out with the collateral damage. They do land the sleep onto Forge. They follow up with the burst, and Forge will fall down next. The thing here is, this skirmish took enough time that Ziv's passive shield does come up. Both of these players on the side of IG are magic, so he doesn't get bursted down. Haro has enough time to jump back in, and then they take down Rookie. But when we started off that skirmish, it looked like, to me, they were trying to bait out Forge's ultimate because they definitely had the timer for it. They weren't full-on committing because of where Ziv was positioned, which is why it surprised me so much when TheShy ended up flashing after it looked like Rookie was backing off.
But I'm gonna have to cut you off. If Baolan finds an engage inside the river, Reheal is very low. They're still looking for a potential kill onto Michi, as Michi gets tagged up by the gold card as well, and they find Forge instead. The Lulting Lullaby is gonna come down. Forge is gonna go pretty low, but Haro is with them, and they are going to defend their own side of the jungle. At the end of the things, IG does take a 1-kill lead here, and are most likely gonna get rewarded by the Herald.
They also should be able to get topside turret. No one is covering on that half of the map. Forge has to recall. Ziv is bottom side, and even the position of the waves on the map are in favor of IG, with Gnar pushing out in mid lane, and the bottom lane pushing into Rogue So, map stayed a massive win for IG. Waiting.
Can Haro get this? Yes,
oh,
he does get the Herald! The gold card goes down, and there's another engage. Reheal up here for round 2, but IG looks like they want some action as well. The cannonball combo is going to go onto TheShy, but TheShy finds a good Mega Gnar ultimate onto 2 on the wall, and followed up with another 3-man queue. So it looks like RogueWarriors might have had the wrong target selection. They are going to get absolutely wiped right here. Only 2 members left. Ziv is going to go in, but there is a stopwatch on to Wink. He can't find the kill. The emotes come out. The salt towards the injury, and IG come up huge.
Like you said, Clement, not the best target selection coming out there, going on to TheShy. They give him a really good angle for the ultimate. He also already has the Gore Drinker, so very easy for him to get a bit of that health back. Jumps out, able to re-engage the fight after the members of IG have already won on the opposite side. It gets them a bunch of kills. It gets them mid-turret. They're getting complete vision control of the bot side if you look at the mini-map, and it should lead into this Mountain Drake for the side of IG.
That was such a messy fight, but just watch Haro here. Wow.
Clement, I'll be honest, I was ignoring Haro going into this because I didn't expect for IG to just point-blank give up this Herald after they had full control of the area. We are going to see them all in onto the likes of TheShy, Ziv going in, Michi, and Forge as well. But they just leave Reheal and Haro in a terrible position with the other 4 members of the side of IG. The Gore Drinker already came out from TheShy, got a bunch of that health back. And Tristana is just so good at doubling down and following up on these kills that it allowed IG to wipe most of the members of RogueWarriors.
Yeah, even though this should be a relatively easy composition for RogueWarriors to execute on, it's everyone has engaged, it's wombo combo. They just don't seem to have the ability to pull the trigger on the same target at the same time. It always seems a little bit off coming in from RogueWarriors. So, no, I find it so weird that this really should be their forte as a kind of crazy team, but they just can't find it. Now they are grouping up mid once more. It is going to be a 2v5 defend here. The charge does go in, but unable to get their tower. On the backside, we did see IG actually sneak away another Drake. And Rookie is going in with the gold card, followed up by Baolan. Michi just spending way too much time in the mid lane, not respecting the range coming here. And he's going to go down. IG once again with another big push.
And the gold lead is ballooned to 7k, Clement. It's out of nowhere. IG have completely taken over this game. TheShy zoning on the Gnar right now. Ziv needs to show a bit of respect because Gnar does have that ultimate up. It does look like they're just going to bounce between mid and top. Going to go get that push in the top side. Potentially get some chunk damage down to that turret, but they shouldn't be able to take it. Resets will probably come out. They probably have more gold. They're leading in items. They're leading in map pressure. And like you said, the biggest takeaway from this game is that RogueWarriors just were never able to execute this composition of like, okay, Camille can either find the flank, or even if you do go on front to back because IG don't have the best front line, locks them down Hextech Ultimatum, Galio follows forward, you play out front to back. It never happened like that. We saw it flopped in the top lane. We saw it flopped in that last skirmish. It's just going to be hard when RogueWarriors can't even execute on the win conditions of the champions they've drafted.
Yeah, well, we were talking in draft phase. We definitely like Rogue Warriors draft. We felt like it should be the easier one to uphold its promise on. Hasn't been the case so far. We are seeing an almost 8,000 gold advantage here. What do you think is IG's next steps to closing out this game? So far, it's been very unorthodox, but do you think they need to set up something, or can they just kind of sit back and punish?
I think for IG, I want to see them play around the bottom half of the map. I actually don't think you need to set up for Baron. Your Baron speed actually isn't that bad if they did want to force a play, but just look for the Dragon, have Rookie push out that top side, and start doing what they're doing now, leaning towards that bottom side, have TF hover mid, and just keep looking for picks with your global ult and then the tempo you have from mid lane.
We're going to see a bit of trading up in the bottom side. Ziv definitely getting the worst end of that deal as TheShy able to heal up with the Gore Drinker. They're going to put a 4-man push here, while Haro, unfortunately, is still in the top lane. So completely unanswered here by Rogue Warriors. IG just walk away with another pile of gold in their pockets and continuing to rotate. This I think Rogue Warriors, they really should be looking for the engage. They're definitely hovering around. They're looking at their options.
Oh,
but Wink
wow.
isn't going to give them a chance. He's going to go straight in onto Ziv. Ziv gets out with 300 HP, barely surviving that encounter.
And this is what I love about seeing about Wink. He's willing to make these aggressive plays, and if you do watch the player cams, Wink actually does talk a lot as well. So you'd assume one of the primary voices with this team, but like you're saying, at this point, if you're wondering what Rogue Warriors' options is, to me, it feels like you just need to send Ziv, Forge, and Haro all down to one side. You need to give up pressure somewhere. So in this case, it'd be top. You have top wave pushed out. You send Camille pushing that wave. You have kind of Haro and Forge waiting in the wings, and you look for that 3-on-1 or 3-on-2 collapse, while Michi and Reheal are kind of catching the wave softly in mid. But instead, Rogue Warriors want to look for a cheeky brush play, Clement.
I wonder if they were spotted out by the ward here. There is a blue trinket in the lone ward. I don't think that should have vision necessarily, but the swirl sleeve definitely does. So, unfortunately for Rogue Warriors, that play is going to fizzle. We have the Drake up in 30 seconds, and unfortunately, that side is also firmly in control of Invictus Gaming. So, Rogue Warriors a little bit on the ropes here.
Yeah, Rogue Warriors trying to play off a mistake from IG, trying to use Fog of War and hope that someone face checks into the brush. Oh, the IG, look, they're posturing like they want to engage.
Yeah, we have seen a lot of combos from Rookie come out with the Hextech Rocket Belt into Gold card. The Predator is pop right here. Rookie goes in, does find the gold card. They find the combo onto Ziv, but Ziv is able to back out and even flies back in again for some action. But Shun finds a beautiful 3-man sleep. He's going to be able to control this matchup. Unfortunately, Haro shows up big. He wipes away the backline from Invictus Gaming. Rookie is still alive. TheShy is still here, but the backline is dead. But it seems like the Korean duo is good enough to win the fight on their own. Rookie finds another gold card onto Haro. He's going to take him down here, and once again, IG win the scrappy fight. They trade 2 kills for 4, and TheShy is still in hot pursuit. It looks like Shun is able to get the cutoff right here. He's going to be going in onto Forge. Forge tries to use the taunt to buy himself a little bit more time, but he's not going to be able to walk away. It is going to be the full ace for Invictus Gaming.
IG don't even need the Mega Gnar bar to start off that fight. Clement, you telegraphed it so perfectly. He found the Hextech Rocket Belt into the gold card combo. It's set up for the 3-man sleep from Shun. It looked a bit dicey. Haro looked like he was pulling off the hero play, but suddenly TheShy did hit Mega Gnar. Him and Rookie were able to go forward together. They found the rest of the picks, and now they are sitting on soul point with this second Mountain Drake.
Yeah, that team fight was it was really messy to start off, but I thought it would actually go in the favor of Rogue Warriors. Watched it.
Yeah, and I feel like a big problem is, right, TheShy's Mega Gnar actually just went down. Nice 3-man sleep coming in from Shun. And if you keep your eyes on Haro, he's able to kite and skirt around the fight so perfectly. Gets on top of Baolan. Does also find the damage onto the likes of Wink. But look at TheShy's Mega Gnar bar. It is coming up. We do see Shun able to buy time with that Zanya's as well. And then suddenly you're kind of in this 2-for-2 scenario on the opposite side. TheShy about to be Mega Gnar. Rookie able to buy time. Still has the Destiny. And they're just kind of able to catch and burst out Haro thanks to that Destiny. But like you said, I think Haro made it look so close. He made it look like they could almost pull it off. But sadly, IG are kind of just too far ahead, right? After that fight, we're now all the way up to 11K.
Yeah, this is definitely feeling like a very one-sided affair. I was so surprised, well, IG actually starting another pick. They do find Michi here, and nothing is going to save him from that execution. Even the ultimate coming out from Wink didn't actually kill him on the pushback, but they had enough damage and the explosive package onto him to finish off the kill. IG are going to be rotating straight into the bottom lane where there's a two-man happening underneath their tower. Has TheShy actually gone a little bit too far? He misses the ultimate as Ziv is able to jump up in the arrow, and now he's in a 1v4. It takes a long time for him to fall down, but he will surely fall, and that will equal out the numbers advantage for IG. They back off, having taken just a tower in the mid lane.
Still, though, they're going to start heading towards that top side. They can get vision control and start threatening out this Baron. They even have TP on TheShy for when he does get back up, so you could even try and make one of those plays where TheShy is pulling pressure down towards bottom lane. If they invest 2 members down, you can then just look to take this Baron. You have a ton of Baron damage coming out from both the Lilia and the Tristana, so it should only take, you know, not more than like 10 to 15 seconds to pull off that one. And IG are in a really good place. Again, I don't know how else we put this. RogueWarriors' only option, Clement, I still think is to make that side lane play, but being 10k gold behind, that still doesn't bring them back into the game. It just gives them a bit more time to kind of survive before the, you know, the execution comes.
We have seen this so many times, but even when the one-shot combo can find a good target, IG just have too many carries on their team. It doesn't matter if Wink goes down. It doesn't matter if you're able to snipe down Shun. They effectively have 3 carries that have a truckload of damage at this point. So RogueWarriors, with their combo, they're going to have to find more than one. It's a super long shot for them. We do hope that they can pull out the spirit that they did against top esports and maybe claw themselves into an even team fight. But it definitely is it's going to be hard.
Like, just looking at it, if you haven't noticed, Rookie is 2 items up on Forge. Wink is 1 item up on Michi. Like, it just, you know, the gold difference at this point in the game is just too big. Even the likes of Shun has a whole component and a 10-stack Dark Seal over the likes of Haro, who obviously is the most fed member on RogueWarriors. So he is the one with all the gold on that team, does have his full combo, as TheShy is kind of picking him off.
Yep, he's going to go in, gets the slow onto Michi. He's still sticking onto him. A gold card across the wall, but a very good cleanse on Michi's end to walk out of it. Instant cleanse, and they keep their members alive. Good catch on IG's part. They do force out the summoners, and they will be rewarded with the mid lane inhibitor. But RogueWarriors still keep all their members here for a fighting chance.
And it does look like IG are just going to peel off towards the bottom side of the map. Probably not going to go for that Baron when Dragon is only up in 1 minute and 3 seconds. Just going to control the vision, look for the picks. They have the long range CC coming up from the Swirl Seed into the Lilia ult combo. You've already highlighted what we've seen from Rookie many times with gold card into the Hextech Rocket Belt as well. So you have a lot of options if one member of RogueWarrior even step a bit too far forward to just burst them instantly.
Yeah, lots of range on that Rookie catch potential. He has both the Rocket Belt and the RFC to increase that gold card range. So very easy for him to just peek out of these side brushes and find a snipe. We do have RogueWarriors finally venturing out of their own base. They're going to be in the middle of the river, but it looks like IG are drawn by blood. Rookie is going to go in. He's going to find the stun. Once again, the same combo executed onto the backline here, and Wink just has so much goddamn damage. He's going to find the execute. 1 jump, 2 jump into the backline. Meanwhile, in the front line, Forge is trying to fend off all of these IG members. He's not going to be able to do anything as Camille falls down as well. There's only 1 member left on this team. Actually 2, as Haro tries to run away. He tries to find some Krugs for Consolence, but hey, wait a minute. Actually, Haro's going to turn this one around. Rookie actually oversteps here. He's going to be the distraction from the base, and IG lose 1 member for 4, but they have the base wide open, and they are heading towards that Dragon Soul.
Yeah, and, you know, there were only about 15 seconds up on Michi and Reheal when they were walking into the base. I still thought they potentially could have tried to end, but respecting the timers, respecting the fact that Haro is still up, they're going to take the safer route, going to take the Mountain Soul. And yeah, they should just start pivoting towards the top side, playing for this Baron Vision. And Clement, what are you laughing at?
I don't know if you caught that on the cams. I don't know if you caught that on the cams, but Haro was definitely smiling after that play. He said, "You know what? My team might be down 10k, but but I found the solo against Rookie, and that has to count for something.
It definitely does. We see the engage coming here, the flash gold card coming out, Baolan following up right away. And like you said, Wink just continuously jumping in as I'm going to pause just to say on the left side of the screen. We see IG trying to posture for another engage, but on our screens, it doesn't really matter what happens in this fight. 11k gold up. Haro was able to find the solo kill because Rookie didn't respect the amount of damage that Graves does have. He already has the Collector and the Infinity Edge, so his burst combo is absolutely insane, especially after Rookie wastes all his cooldowns in the fight in mid lane.
IG are actually on this Baron right now. It's going to be a two-man Baron take as 3 people run interference. RogueWarriors definitely have a hint of this. They do finally drop the blue trinket into the Baron brush, but it's a little bit too late as IG are going to get the Baron. They're going to find the engage. Haro is tagged up. He's already half health at this point. Gnar TheShy is going to go into this fight. Baolan finds his target. They're going to wipe Michi as the first target off of the map. The bot lane is completely gone for RogueWarriors. 5v3 defend, almost impossible at this point with the gold advantage InvictusGaming are going to have. They're not even going to wait for the minion wave. Baolan is going to be tanking up both of these Nexus towers. They're going in for the kill, and the flash comes in from Shun. 3-man sleep. Take a lullaby in your own fountain. Don't even come near this. You've got nothing on us, and IG takes the first game down.